Welcome to this video. This is your boy Jonathan Belcher. In this video, I'm going to be breaking down to you step by step exactly how I got to 5,000 subscribers. And I'm going to be explaining to you some of the things I did wrong because I did make a lot of stupid and foolish mistakes early on. And I'm going to explain to you a lot of the things that I did right as well, so that you can know what to avoid and what to do to help your channel to grow consistently. Now, first and foremost, I want to say I commend you for looking up this information, right? If you're a content creator or a YouTuber or a musician, an actor, whatever the case may be, I want you to know that there is power in creating a brand, right? There is power in developing some type of brand that people get to know, like, and trust, because when you have a network that's really receptive to your value, receptive to your service, that's gonna really help you to make money, right? So I'm gonna break down to you exactly how I was able to reach 5,000 subscribers on YouTube in this video. So make sure to watch this video to the very end. And if you're not subscribed, make sure to hit the subscribe button below and hit the bell button, the bell symbol, so that you can be notified whenever I make videos like this. So I'm gonna give you a little bit of my story of why I even got on YouTube. About 7 to 8 years ago, I was looking for ways to make money online. I was looking for ways to make money outside of my 9-to-5 job. I was working as a security guard at the time. And I discovered an online opportunity. And I'm not going to give out the name of the opportunity. Make a long story short, that opportunity was my first actual business where I learned how to market online. And with that opportunity, I was able to earn, I think, a total of $80,000 in that company. And then, of course, after that company, I moved on to do other things. But when I was in the very first company that I was in, which I'm not going to name no names, I met a dude. His name is Paul Evans, this guy from the United Kingdom. So way on the other side, across seas, right? The east side, right? United Kingdom. I meet this guy. I never met him in person, but I met him online. And he was actually my sponsor in the company. And he was giving me all these pointers on how to start, you know, what I should do step by step to start building traffic and start making money online. And one of the first things he told me was to look into search engine optimization, which is also known as SEO, right? Search engine optimization is basically when you tailor your content around a certain niche, around a certain keyword and tags, and through you tailoring your content around those keywords, through specific keywords, people will be able to find you organically through the search engines. That's basically what search engine optimization is. So at this time, this was my first time hearing about search engine optimization. I never heard about it before, so this is all new to me. So of course I started doing my research on it, and I just took his word for it. I just listened to him because I'm like, all right, if he's my mentor, if he's been in this business before me, odds are he knows the information better than I do, so I'm just gonna follow his lead. So that's exactly what I did. Is I started to create YouTube videos every day because he told me, you know, creating YouTube videos will start to build me traffic and start to build up a network. So I was like, you know, at the time I didn't really understand it. I didn't understand because I was really shy. I was a little afraid of getting in front of the camera. And I want you to know that it's okay to be shy. It's okay to be a little afraid at first, but you gotta muster up the courage to start getting in front of that camera. You gotta muster up the courage to start speaking your truth, telling your story, sharing your value, because that's how you're gonna build a solid brand. And it's normal though, right? It's normal. Just remember that as you keep on recording videos, you're gonna get more and more comfortable. And if you look at my videos from earlier on up until now, you notice that there was a massive growth in the way that I speak, massive growth in my confidence, just the way that I deliver the information. So obviously there has been a lot of investment into myself over the years. So don't ever second guess the power of investing into yourself or investing into an opportunity or an educational platform so that you can learn how to build a profitable brand. So anyway, back to my story, right? Paul Evans told me to do a video every single day to start making sales in the company. So that's exactly what I did. I started making videos every single day, talking about the company, talking about what I'm learning and the success that I'm having and the vision that I have for the future. And next thing you know, what happened was that particular keyword, the keyword that I was targeting, was getting about 30,000 searches per month. It was getting about 30,000 searches every single month. So that's a lot of searches. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of searches. That means that this is a keyword that people were demanding, they were looking for. And the reason why I knew that it was getting 30,000 searches per month is because I looked it up on Google Keyword Planner, right? Google Keyword Planner is a free tool that you can use to look up keywords, and you'll be able to look up how much searches per month a certain keyword or keyword phrase is getting. So I just kept doing videos every single day, consistency, right? So that's the first thing I want to talk about. Being consistent. You gotta be consistently posting videos if you want to build the right amount of traffic, the right amount of views, and the right amount of subscribers, right? Because if you're not consistently posting, people aren't gonna stay followed up with you. People aren't gonna stay in tune with what you have to share, and it's really, really gonna set you back. And that was one of the major mistakes that I made early on, is that although I made a lot of money in this company, I was so stupid in that I had like this one video, I got lucky and the video ranked to the top of Google. I didn't really get lucky. I actually ranked the video on purpose because of what I learned with search engine optimization. So I ranked the video around this keyword and it got to the front of Google. So now me, like an idiot, I kind of relaxed and I got real lazy. And I kind of was just waiting and letting the traffic just come in. I wasn't really adding more content consistently to my channel. I wasn't frequently posting videos like I do now. And that caused me to miss out on a lot more money that I could have made. So imagine I made $80,000 in the company. I really think I could have made easily $300,000+ in that company if I would have just been consistent and frequently posting. So that's the first thing. If you want to grow your channel, you got to be consistent and frequently posting. That means if you have a channel growing, it'll probably be nice to post on a consistent basis. So let your audience know, look, every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I'm going to be posting at 5 p.m. Or every Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday, I'm going to be posting at 8 in the morning, right? So schedule your videos and let your subscriber base know exactly when you're going to be uploading content, right? So I would say that get organized, but make sure you got to be consistent and you got to post frequently. That's very, very important, especially if you want to see fast growth. So I got lucky. This video ranked on the first page around this keyword that was getting 30,000 searches per month. I'm getting sales left and right? And I'm just sitting back being lazy, and I'm adding a video maybe like every 2 weeks, right? I'm adding a new video like every 2 weeks. And then now looking back, fast forward now, I look back at that situation, I'm like, damn, I was such a fucking idiot. You know what I mean? I was such an idiot for not posting every single day at the time. But you live and you learn in life, right? Things in life happen. You make mistakes so that you can learn, you could get better. That's what personal development is about. That's what bossing up is about. That's what going from a 9-to-5 job to quitting your job is about. That's what going from working for the man to working for yourself is all about. It's about development. It's about gaining your skill sets. It's about getting better understanding on how to rank YouTube videos, how to, get more subscribers. So that's the first thing, consistency and being frequent. The second thing I would recommend is to search engine optimization. You don't have to go too deep into search engine optimization. You just have to know a few things about it, right? Now, when you go into YouTube and you type into the search bar, for example, keyword like how to, let's say, for example, how to ride a dirt bike. The reason why that popped in my head, I don't know why that popped in my head, but when I was about 14 years old, I had a dirt bike and that just popped in my head. So let's say you had a dirt bike. Now, when you type in how to ride, right, YouTube is going to automatically pop in keywords for you. Once you type in the search bar of YouTube, how to ride, it's going to say a dirt bike, a bicycle, a car, a mountain bike, right? It's going to pop up these search terms automatically. Do you know what those search terms are called that YouTube pops up when you type in the partial title? It's called related search terms. YouTube is basically showing you exactly what people all around the world are searching every single day. When you see that keyword suggestion pop up when you're not even finished typing the title, that's because YouTube is letting you know, look, hey, people are searching these keywords. So what you can do is you can get really niche specific if you want, right? Find a niche that you're good at, right? I would say lay out a topic and write 50 different topics you would like to talk about, right? Do an outline before you start your YouTube channel, or even if you're doing a YouTube channel now, if you have a YouTube channel now and you just want to organize your work, write out 50 different topics that you would want to talk about, right? And then break it down. Check out on Google how many people tend to search for things having to do with this niche, right? That's the first thing. So is there even a lot of people looking to learn from this niche? Is there even a lot of people looking for the information having to do with this niche. Because if there's not, it really doesn't make sense to waste your time building all this content around something where nobody's searching for it. So what I would recommend is pick a niche that has a very, very good network base of people, right? For example, a niche like weight loss, for example, like muscle gain, right? The health niche, for example. I work with a lot of Herbalife clients. So I know this to be true. The weight loss niche has so many billions of people every single year searching up things having to do with weight loss. So you can subcategorize your videos around certain categories, around certain keywords that are still connected to weight loss. Does that make sense? So what you would do is you would structure your keywords, your descriptions, your tags around whatever it is you're talking about in your video. So before you start a video on how to lose weight, of course you'd want to know what you're going to say before you start that video, right? So search engine optimization. Make sure to do your keywording right, your title right, around keywords that people are searching for, right? People aren't searching for keywords like beautiful and nice and cool, you know what I mean? Like people are searching for things like how to lose weight fast, things like that, how to ride a bicycle, how to ride a bike through the mountain, you know, how to grow your YouTube channel, how I grew my YouTube channel, right? And then there's variations on those keywords. So I don't want to go into that. I'm getting all twisted up on a tangent, right? So that's the second thing, search engine optimization. The third thing that allowed me to grow to 5,000 subscribers is that I basically started to, once I got like a solid foundation around the first keyword I was targeting, the first keyword campaign, which had to do with that company I was talking about. Once you rank around a certain niche, it becomes easier to rank around that niche. So I would recommend that you focus on a niche first. Once you get to a certain point where it's like, you know, you made your first 1,000 subscribers, start to look for ways that you can branch out a little bit. Not branch out too much, but branch out into other niches that are still related to your foundation niche. Does that make sense? So now you make videos talking about other things having to do with other industries, but still somehow related to what you do. So now what this does is basically it's allowing you to cast out your net into the world to a much larger audience of people. So now you're not stuck into this little box of only talking about, you know, how to ride a dirt bike, or only talking about how to make money online, for example, right? That's a lot of the keywords that I do on my channel. I speak a lot about how to make money online and entrepreneurship because that's how I came up. That's my expertise. That's what allowed me to quit my job. So of course I'm going to speak about that, but that's not the only thing on my channel. You'll see there's videos about the law of attraction. You know, there's videos about personal development, the subconscious mind. You know, I do videos about, as well as just talking about things having to do with politics and society. Now, some people will look at that and say that that's all over the place, but it's not, because I already solidified my first 1,000, 2,000 subscribers. So my foundation was a pretty secure one before I started branching off. Does that make sense? So what I'm basically trying to say is that start very focused. And then from that focusedness, right? For example, fashion. That's another niche, right? From that focusedness, you'll be able to expand into other niches and other industries. But as long as your core is solidified, you don't want to just start off throwing up mad different random topics, talking about mad different random topics on YouTube, because people don't know you yet. They don't know your story. They don't know your message yet. At the end of the day, on my channel, you come to my channel, and although I may be talking about various different topics, it's all still related to financial freedom. It's all still related to prosperity. It's all still related to you achieving abundance, happiness, and joy in this life, right? So no matter what, there's really no limit to how much things you can really talk about on your YouTube channel is what I'm saying. And I would also recommend, just before your YouTube channel, just write out a little outline or write some bullet points on the paper to help you to stay on track so that you don't run out of things to say in your YouTube video. I would definitely recommend that. The next thing I would recommend, the third thing, is, and this is something that I don't really go that hard with. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't really go that hard with, but I'm really recommending this more so because of the other YouTubers who really recommend this, and I do think it is a powerful thing. It's something that I don't go that hard with. I've did it for some time, but I don't do it as much as I did it before. I'm gonna be honest with you, but because I'm focused on a little bit of my vision in a different kind of way. But thumbnails are powerful for your YouTube channel. If you have thumbnails that are HD, that are very eye-catching, and the wording, the font is bold where people can see it and the colors are just glaring out at you, people are going to be more likely to click on your video if your thumbnail is something that catches their attention, right? So I would recommend making a custom thumbnail and putting on YouTube. Now, YouTube is going to recommend you thumbnails, which is what I use a lot of the times. Don't ask why. I just don't mind it. You know, I guess I'm lazy like that, but not really, because I used to do it. But at the end of the day, I really understand a little bit better how the algorithm of YouTube works. So I know I'm going to be discovered no matter what. But for somebody you're trying to build to 5,000 subscribers, I would recommend that you use custom thumbnails that are very, very powerful, that are very eye-catching. You know what I mean? Very, very important. This is very important. Now, the fourth thing that I would say that I did to grow my channel to 5,000 subscribers is I also started to analyze my analytics, right? Once I got to 1,000 subscribers, I started to look at my analytics. What your analytics in YouTube are going to tell you is exactly your demographic of people who like your stuff the most, or who come to your stuff and engage with your stuff the most. So in the dashboard of YouTube, in your back office, you're going to be able to see analytics, and those analytics are going to show you where most of the people are coming from that are engaging in your channel. It's going to tell you the language they speak. It's going to tell you your channel, your video that has the most views, the video that's bringing in the most comments, engagement. It's going to give you all of the nitty-gritty statistics that you need to let you know what you should talk more about in your channel. Does that make sense? Yes, of course it does make sense. You're like, John, it makes perfect sense. So in the analytics, you're going to learn exactly what you've been doing, and you're going to see what's been working, and you're going to be able to do more of that or less of that. Does that make sense? So you'll be able to focus more on what's working for your channel. This is very, very important. And then that's how you're really going to get to another level. But understand, I got to like 2,500 subscribers with barely having much content up. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't have like crazy amounts of videos up at the time. I just had one main video that was bringing so much traffic and so much subscribers that it seemed as if I was doing so much work. But it wasn't until recently where I said, you know what, I want to start serving people a lot more. I want to start giving a lot more value on my YouTube channel. I want to start telling people, sharing more gems and more insights of my story of how I became successful, because I think that's going to help a lot of you out there. I don't know who's out there going through something and who needs a change, but I know that from me sharing my story, little bits and pieces over time, you'll start to understand it, and it'll start to give you insights on what you need to do next in your life and in your business to achieve success. But that's really more or less how I grew my channel to 5,000 subscribers. What I'm going to do is when I get to 10,000 subscribers, I'm going to do another video explaining how I got to 10,000 subscribers, because I'm going to get to 10,000 subscribers way faster than it took me to get to 5,000 subscribers. Like I said, I was slacking in the beginning. I wasn't going as hard with YouTube. I wasn't taking it as seriously. I wish I was taking it much more seriously at the time. But before you go, one last thing I would say is this. Things happen for a reason in life. The reason why I wasn't putting in all the energy into my YouTube channel at the time was because I had a limited way of viewing things at the time. For example, I was a part of a company at the time that I didn't have control over it, right? Somebody owned the company. So I'm being naive getting into business. I'm just looking, I'm just looking for an opportunity to make money and help other people make money, not knowing that all of these businesses, just like everybody else, they have expenses, they have ups and downs, they make changes to what they do. And I kind of got caught in that, and the company goes out of business. And thank God I didn't keep doing all of these videos around that company, because I would have had so much wasted videos, so much wasted content, so much wasted value given people around something that doesn't even exist anymore. So fast forward today, everything that I do is streamlined through my teachings and all of my knowledge that I gained over the years. So what I'm doing now is I'm teaching my team, the 300 to Freedom team, exactly how to grow your YouTube channel fast. I'm teaching you how to do SEO. I'm teaching you how to market on Facebook, Instagram, do email marketing, as well as how to speak to people in a professional way and close sales when they do reach out to you on your YouTube channel. Because I'm telling you right now, the content game is a moneymaker. The content game is a money maker. The content game, I cannot stress this enough. The content game is a money maker. It's changed my life. It's changed so many different people's lives, right? It's allowed me to quit my job. I used to work security 8 to 12 hours a day. Some of you know the story already. But today I'm able to run my own ship in a way that really benefits people 100 times better. That's the difference, because now I get to work with people directly. I don't have to go through some middle company or something like that. I get to work with people in EPS directly, teaching you how to market, how to grow your YouTube channel, and ultimately how to build a brand that's going to pay you for years and years to come. Is that something you want to learn how to do? Do you want to learn how to build a brand that's not only entertaining, that's of service to people, but also profitable? Of course, the answer is yes, right? I don't expect any other answer. So what you can do if you want to not only build a YouTube channel, for example, not only build your subscribers more, but if you also want to have something to offer people where you can benefit and they can benefit. Because there's a lot of people who have a lot of subscribers on YouTube. Some people have a lot of subscribers on YouTube and they haven't made that much money. You know what I'm saying? Now take me for example. I got to like 2,000 something subscribers and I had already made $80,000 in the company that I was in. Not many people with just 2,000 subscribers on YouTube can make $80,000. You get what I'm trying to say? And then go off to cross 6 figures making money online. So what I'm trying to teach you is how to make more money with a smaller audience or a smaller network of people or a smaller subscriber base. And I think that's very, 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 very powerful to learn, because it's going to set you apart from all the other YouTubers out there. You got some YouTubers out there who are doing great content, but they're in a niche where people aren't necessarily looking to invest in. People aren't looking to buy anything. You know what I'm saying? So with email processing system, what I can teach you and show you how to do is position yourself in a way where you'll be able to earn commissions for the content that you share. And as well as once the person decides to, you know, pay you $100 to get started with you, or pay you whatever it is to get started with you in business, then what you'll be able to do is give them the same educational platform, teaching them how to grow their YouTube channel, teaching them how to turn their brand into a paycheck, teaching them how to quit their job, teaching them how to market online, how to post ads and stuff like that. So moral of the story, basically what I'm trying to say is that there's so much more to this than just growing your YouTube channel, right? Right now, I'm going to be on my way to 10,000 subscribers. I'm going to do that within the next few months. And I appreciate those of you who have been subscribed to my channel. Make sure to drop a comment below letting us know how you grew your YouTube channel. If you grew your YouTube channel fast, I would like to see, you know, your experiences with YouTube. I would like to see how things have been going with your YouTube channel if you started some. And I'm sure it will help other people who are watching this video. But one last thing is, understand that YouTube is very powerful if you make videos around keywords that last forever, right? For example, how to quit your 9-to-5 job, or how to make oxtails and rice and peas, for example, something like that. These are keywords that people will forever search online. They will forever look for these things. So keep that in mind. There's some keyword that will last today, but they're gone tomorrow, like the keyword I used to rank for early on in my career, which kind of messed me up because I got comfortable. But then you have keywords that last forever, and they will continue and continue and continue to bring new eyeballs to you, bring new subscribers to you, bring new customers to you, bring new sales to you. So the difference between me as a YouTuber and other YouTubers out there is I can really plug you in to an opportunity that's not going to allow you to only build, the difference between me and other, I'm getting tired and tongue twisted, I apologize. The difference between me and other YouTubers out there is I'm going to actually plug you into a system that's going to allow you to generate income from the content that you produce on YouTube. And not only a little bit of income, I'm talking about substantial income where it could really change your life. It could really pay off some bills. It could really allow you to travel more, pay off some debts, help your family, help your friends. That's the difference between me and other YouTubers. Most YouTubers are just going to tell you, oh, just create, you know, this type of content. You're going to build your subscriber base, but they're not going to show you how to organize that into converting that into sales, converting that into a brand that keeps on paying you. You get what I'm saying? So that's the difference. If you want to make some passive income with everything that I've been talking about in this video, because that's basically what I use my YouTube for, is to give back to the community, but as well, it is a money maker. I do help people in email processing system. I do help Herbalife distributors, as well as I do make music. You do know that as well. I make music, and all of the links to all of the stuff that you need is in the description below. I hope I'm not forgetting anything. I'm just gonna think really quick, because I don't want to miss anything on how to grow to your subscriber base to 5,000 subscribers. Oh, that's one last thing. I keep saying one last thing and I'm here in the video anyway, right? I apologize for that. But I don't really do my videos aren't really scripted. I don't really have too much of an outline. I kind of just go off my feelings and you know what comes to mind at the moment. But another thing you can do is look at competitors in your niche. You can watch competitors in your niche, watch their videos, see what they do. If they have a successful channel, look at their channel. You know, you should have a channel where people know that you're a real person. You should have a nice banner up. Set up your channel. Make it show that it's show that you're living in there, right? Make it when people go to it, they got to know that this is an individual, that you stand out from the rest. You're not exactly like everybody else. That's also very important, because if somebody goes to your YouTube channel and everything is all scattered all over the place, there's no real banner picture up, there's no life to it, there's no real individuality to it, people aren't going to be as inclined to stay watching your content. People aren't going to want to subscribe as fast as when people come to your page and they see, look, you got some great content, you're consistent, you have a professional banner up, you know, you're letting people know who you are, where you come from, you're telling people your story, you're letting them feel like they're part of your world. All of that stuff is very, very important when it comes to building a successful YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? And always want to look presentable as possible. I have videos in the past where I don't look presentable. Does it matter to me? No, it's not, because I'm a little more spiritual at times, and I'm a very more spiritual person. But at the end of the day, I've done that on purpose too. I've showed people the good, the bad, the ugly, because I know that it's all a journey. And at the end of the day, I want you to know that I'm a human being just like you. But together, there's no limit to what we can do. There's no limit to what we can do. There's no limit to what you can do. There's so much life out there in the world. You have something that you can share, and people will love the content, and they'll keep coming back for more. Have you decided on your niche? Have you decided on what you're going to talk about? Have you decided on the value you're going to share with the world? What are you going to speak about? What are you going to touch on? How are you going to help people with your channel? How are you going to entertain people? These are the things that you want to think about. And then be consistent, and then plan out in advance. Before you do your next week, say I want to do 3 videos, 1 video about this topic, 2nd video about this topic, and a 3rd video about this topic. And then when the week comes, make sure to execute. Make sure to execute. Make sure to execute. Because people are going to be craving your next video. People are going to be craving what you have to say next. Don't think that, oh, nobody's going to want to listen to what I have to say. No, you got to have the confidence. Know that there's somebody out there who needs what you have to say. There's somebody out there who needs the information you have to share. You got to believe in that wholeheartedly. This is Jonathan Belcher. I welcome you to the 300 to Freedom team. If you decide to get started, I'll see you on the beaches of the world and in the next video. Peace.